Well, I don't know about the present crowd going over to England today, and are they doing as well as John Earl's son, Richie? Ah, but then 'tis a long time since Richie went over. He had a good job there, I heard it, but like everything else it's gone out of my head. Well, whatever it was, he was making money, and every penny he'd make, he'd spend on himself. One fine cut, a black suit, a watch and chain, and a velour hat. And it was this night at a dance that he met a bit of a swank of a one, and him and herself were out on the floor for every set. Faith, coming to the end of the night, he put the question to her, was there any chance of the convey? She raised no objection, so off they went, and when they arrived at the gate, she said, you might as well now come in now and meet the family. And her father turned out to be a lord. Well, look at that. The bottle was produced, and if they didn't have it, who did? And after a few smart sups around, the young girl said, I'm going to marry this young man. Will you whisht, you mopsy, said the lord, for everyone knows you can marry no lower than an earl. And how do we know where this man's from? As likely as not he was born in a caravan. Was I now, says Richie, getting very tetchy. I'll have you know, my father's the Earl of Barnmore. Well, we'll soon find that out, says the lord, sending for his agent and dispatching him over to England. And as the agent was going out the door, Richie tugged him by the sleeve as if to say, don't let me down now. Well, the agent was rambling about in Ireland until he arrived in Barnmore. And he came to this boreen up to this house. Ah, a small house, no great scope in it, no bigger than my own. And up to the house, along the two sides of the boreen, were two lines of goats, standing as close to one another as you're sitting down there now. Only their heads and their beards were hanging over the ditches. And the agent, being a man that never saw a goat, said, good morning, men. When the agent reached the house, an old man came out to the door, and the agent asked, are you the Earl of Barnmore? For there's no other surname in this townland, says the old man. Won't you come in? The agent came in, and when the old man learned he was from England, he grilled him up with every sort of a story, for they do enjoy the likes. Well, and the old man talking away, and the agent there in the corner fit to split. Now you wouldn't find me living in this shanty, says the old man. Watch the cuteness of him. See, my castle down in Fernewig is getting distempered. And Mrs. Earl was there too, flustering around. And wasn't before long that she had a nice dinner up on the table. The agent sat into it, and at the butt of the table there was two milk churns with rowly-bowly pipes, a fire underneath them, and a drip, drip, drip into a white enamel bucket. And every now and again the old man would go down, pick up the bucket and of a low saucepan. The bucket would be full of a low saucepan and give it to the agent. And by the heel of the hunt, the man was paralytic. Well, bedtime came, and sure, where were they going to put him? They couldn't very well put him in number 10. So the old man went out and got an armful of rushes and laid them on the flag of the fire. Bunk yourself down there till morning, says the old man. The agent did, and in the morning he went back over to England. Well, says the lord, is there such a man as the Earl of Barnmore? For you may say there is, says the agent. And how is he situated, said the lord. I'll tell you, that man is so powerful, to get to his residence I had to pass a mile-long rank of soldiers with fixed bayonets. And that man is so wealthy that he even has his own distillery. And to give you a further instance, the bed I slept in last night will never be used again because it was thrown out in the morning. Well, what could the Lord say to that, or anyone else for that matter of fact? Richie married a young girl, and from that day onwards he never did a hand's turn, and more luck to him.
Well done.